Hi, this is Ann from Design Bundles, and today I'm going to show you how to preview SVG files on Windows 10 in the File Explorer. So there are a couple things to note before we start, and one is that you will have to download and install something on your computer for this to work, and secondly, you will have to restart your computer. All right, let's get started. Okay, let's take a look at what an SVG looks like right now in your File Explorer. I have a folder of SVG files, and they're showing up as Internet Explorer files. And you might also see Google Chrome or just some other image that doesn't seem like what an SVG should be. Let's go over here to the view and choose Content. And when I click this, you can see that it says SVG document here. So it is an SVG, but the problem is your system just doesn't know what an SVG file is. So it just defaults and assumes you want to use Internet Explorer to open this. It also cannot preview them like a normal photo file, so we can't see an image of what's inside. So to fix this, we need to download a little extension called SVG Explorer Extension. If you have a lot of SVG files, it's a great way to see them all at a glance. So let's open Google Chrome and search for it. This link will be in the description, and it's also out here on GitHub. And there are two versions, a 64-bit and an 86-bit. You can find out which one you need by going to Window, Settings, and then we can search for About. We'll need to scroll down a little bit, and you can see it right here. Mine's a 64-bit, so I'll download the 64-bit version. And we'll want the exe file, not the SIG file. So you'll either want the 64 or the 86. And when you do this, if you're on Google Chrome, you'll see it download right down here in the bottom left corner. When it's done, we'll go to our downloads and just double click it. And then we'll get the little wizard that helps us to set it up. You'll need to accept the agreement. We'll say next and install. And when it's complete, you can just finish. Now, if you run into any trouble with installing, like sometimes Windows Defender might try to stop you because they don't know the developer, so they think it's a dangerous file. You can bypass this by just going to More Info and then choose Run Anyway. All right, now the next step is to restart your system. And then when we open up our Finder window, go to View and choose Large Icons. And then you should be able to see little preview images of all of your designs. Now, I've heard that there may be issues with this for some people, so I want to give you a second option, and that is to download Adobe Bridge. For this, you will need an Adobe account, but that's free. And after you've signed up, you can download Adobe Bridge for free too. Once you have it installed, I have never come across a problem with Bridge. So that's another alternative. Alright, if you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, just hit the subscribe button and the little bell next to it and you'll be notified every time a new video comes out. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you!